Ladies, gentlemen, and all other configurations of being. How we doing so far? I gotta turn on my Elgato volume. There we go. Maybe toggle it a little bit as we get into the game or don't get in the game. I'm not sure here. But hello, everybody. First of all, real quick before we even get started with my usual hellos and all that, for real, shout outs to Velbrum Chill for the 6 months in a row of subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Even though, like, any and all support that comes free pretty much, by watching my streams or, like, whatever, like, looking at whatever other content I produce, even if it is like I mean, like, honestly, even if you watch and because of some things or other you got an ad blocker for Twitch, honestly, it's all good. It's still a view, still somebody lurking or chatting, but all the same, I'm still grateful for a subscription as well. So don't get me wrong. Thank you very much, Velvet Room Chill, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed in the past or subscribes even now to this day. And with that, this is Magic Maddie here, wishing you all a good day, or at the very least, that you take care of yourselves. Good or bad day, you earned at least that, to have yourselves taken care of, and relatively in check, and nice, and as sane as you need to be. Whether you're here to chat or lurk, welcome. Whether you're here for a small while, whether you're here for a few seconds to say hello and goodbye, or whether you're going to be here for a while, feel free to go out and take breaks, go run some errands, go from chatting to lurking, back to chatting, back to lurking again, absolutely plop and sleep if I could somehow somehow help put you in the mood to just zonk out. Good buddy of ours in here, I'm not sure if they're comfy saying who they are. I'm sure, like, admitting, like, oh, I fall asleep to some people's videos or streams is not, like, a super creepy thing for somebody else to say about somebody, but still, I probably don't want to say anything unless it's like, oh yeah, sure, we can get a laugh out of it, like, haha, even Magic Maddie will somehow put people to sleep. I mean, I appreciate that, especially with how loud and kind of shrill, very shrill I can be at times. I'm glad some people find my voice soothing. Again, I could still be very shrill, and that soothing quality will go out the window in the single second. But I mean, hey, you know what? Whatever works for you, whatever helps you get to sleep, especially if you really need it that badly, I'm glad I could help. And thank you for letting me be in the background while you catch your Z's. I don't even know if it's like a super creepy thing to be like, hey, this person fell asleep to my streams. Anybody can get on Twitch or YouTube or then the other alternatives that aren't bad and put people to sleep. Let's go. We can make sleep aid without even having to go full ASMR. No disrespect to ASMR though. I have very few niche types of ASMR videos I like, usually just pertaining to, like, voices, like ASMR-centric voiceovers, role-playing fictional characters, or just role-playing, like, general fictional things. Making little AUs where, like, oh, little Miss Smorgus McBlorgus Asmerby is a wizard and all that. It's like, it's very vanilla stuff, but, like, hey, I admit a voice that is even that even puts a little bit of a soothing quality can definitely knock me out at the right time of night or day in the case of my overnight job that I work 32 hours a week for. No more, but no less. But I mean, hey, honestly, I definitely would take I would definitely prefer overnight Sunday into Monday, Monday into Tuesday, Tuesday into Wednesday, and then Thursday into Friday. We skip Wednesday into Thursday. I'd prefer 4 nights in the mornings over the days. Honest to God. But I digress. So, all that preamble aside, sorry that was a long-winded one. My apologies. Welcome back to Yakuza 3, the original, because, hey, I will always respect Ryuga Gotoku Studios for their accomplishments. Yakuza 7 or Yakuza Like a Dragon is still my second favorite game of all time. Um, and like that's saying a lot when like the top 60 are all pretty densely packed in the overall I absolutely love these suckers department. Or I guess 60, a little less than 60, a little less than 60, a little more than 60. I don't know how many games are in like the love category. Because then you go to my like tier, then my meh tier, then my all part of the title here, guilty pleasure at best, but otherwise not that great tier. And then the 2 games that I put in dislike tier being Mario Party 10 and Devil May Cry 2. But hey, I like the majority of the other Mario Party games I've played, and pretty much aside from Devil May Cry 2, 1, 3, and so yeah, basically, yeah, every like if it's not 2, you're 1, 3, or 4. I have yet to play 5, but like even just now with just 1, 3, and 4, so far, otherwise a banger. Like 75% is still pretty good. A C is a passing grade. It's probably an even better grade in other countries that are a lot less harsh about 75% grade. But you know, that's anyways. I'm getting sidetracked. And I did love 3 and 4 for sure, for sure. So I'm excited for when we get to 5, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Because my goodness gracious, howdy shucks. I know that actually I do have to at some point bring up, even though it's not going to be like a huge announcement that I have to throw on all of my socials. I do want to mention on at least one of these streams my plan for what we're going to do for Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Basically, without getting into too many details, I think now, although we're going to keep to the streaming it sparsely, but still going to finish it at some point status, I think we're going to I think there's a way I can quickly get us back to where we were when we last streamed the game, but having actually played the game several times over for like a practice and just to like better understand the mechanics so you guys aren't watching me absolutely struggle. I think there is one ending that I haven't even gotten in my own time yet. For those unaware, without spoiling anything, I have gotten the vanilla demon ending, not the big kahuna one that is basically canon apparently. Like 5 or 5 Vengeance apparently says it's canon because of something, I don't know. Not that one, but the vanilla, much more like downer, intentionally so, basic ass demon ending. And I was just doing a second playthrough where I opened myself up to the main reasons that are all wanting to go for creation, and it's like I said yes to all of them. I tried to kind of flip between like blindly saying yes or no to the little questions that kind of add like a few mini tallies for like tiebreakers and stuff. Without spoiling which one I got, I am very shocked that either those few mini flags I kind of just flipped coins on, or just kind of flipped the coin in my head on, led me down the reason I got. Because when we get back to Shin Megami Tensei 3 at some point, let's just say I'll figure out, if you haven't already picked up from what we have played or what any of you might have played in your own time if you've already played it, the 3 main reasons in Shin Megami Tensei 3 are not great. They all really suck in their own individual ways. So, I mean, granted, I guess that is kind of the point, is picking your poison. But oh my god, I was not going to be happy with any one of them. I guess the one I ended up getting, I guess, would be tied with a second one for my least favorite. There's one of the 3 that I guess I like. I guess I dislike the least, but that's really not saying much since I still don't like it. So we've talked about the creator saying problematic things I won't share here. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Like, if you needed to talk with people, like, hey, heads up, there was something. Um, because no, like, I can imagine, like, I mean, like, it's definitely a nuisance. I get it. Shit like that is a headache. And I'm sorry that happened. I do appreciate that we probably don't want to bring it up here just because, like, this is not, this is, I mean, I should not be playing a game in the middle of that conversation, but yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. It's like, I don't know. It's weird because, like, I really can't ask that anyone and everyone is a super docile doormat like I can be. And hell, I have a terrible habit of over apologizing and being a doormat. So, like, do not follow my example, people. You can do your best to be you can be super kind to people and just do your best to treat them with basic human respect, and like basic internet or fandom or really just basic internet etiquette. And you don't even have to be like super like smiley and like peppy and cheery and cutesy or whatever. Like you can absolutely like, you know, like not have an artificial front or mask on, like generating your posts or tweets for yourself with your thumbs. Um, you know. But yeah, no. So the thing is, I say all that because, so basically, I swear to God, Shin Megami Tensei 3, we are going to finish that on stream at some point. And while I, again, will finish that, there is one ending I think I want to shoot for that I haven't even gotten in my own time, that I think we'll be able to get at some point here once I have a slightly better grasp on the gameplay. Like, I'm on my first New Game Plus playthrough. Have done pretty decently, but definitely could be doing a lot worse. But, like, I mean, yeah, I haven't even hit the main ending I definitely would like to go for, since, like, looking into it, like, yeah, no, knowing what choices lead to where, like, even if I didn't know how to unlock the different endings, I probably would go down the one route I think we're gonna do on stream at some point. So I swear, Shin Megami Tensei 3 is still going to be streamed, even if sparsely so. And I am going to finish it on stream. We're just going to keep it to one ending that I haven't even gotten in my own time, since, again, I'm just wrapping up my second New Game Plus, and I only got the vanilla demon ending, not the true demon ending, just the vanilla basic one. And then one of the reason endings. I could either gun it for the other two reasons, just to say, hey, I got all these, and maybe that, like, hey, so hey, I mean, hey, I made it. I picked all 3 poisons in 3 different New Game Plus cycles, or like, Kagutsuchi creation cycles. But yeah, in any case, so I digress. So there's that. But yeah, I didn't anyways, all that, like, was like back to the main topic all that spun off from. Again, I'm sorry for all the sidetracking I've put myself through and put y'all through myself. I think it's now starting to kick in that, like, including that game we are streaming sparsely, again, even if it's not as often as the other 4, I'm juggling 5 whole playthroughs on this channel. All 5 are going to be finished. One of them just streams a lot less often, but will be finished. The other 4, I'm going to pick up for a while, maybe take a breather for a couple streams if need be, in the case of Majora's Mask for sure. And even then, really the issue is I'm just not... I was not built for the bow and arrow mini games on Nintendo Switch Online N64 thingamabobber on Switch 2 for Majora's Mask. I was not built for the game on that platform version of the game, essentially. I'll figure it out, but hey! Can we stop him? Truth be told, I'm drowning in debt. I borrowed cash from a loan shark to keep my head above water, but then it all just spiraled out of control. Oh. I mean, I already beat down a few silly thugs. I'm willing to immediately jump to a few other ones. If that is as straightforward as this is gonna be. I've been paying off as much as I can, but it's not even enough to keep up with interest. The only way I can pay that back now is with my life. Literally, I just finished signing up for a life insurance plan. Now all that's left is... Oh, no. Drowning in debt, aka 90% of the human race. Me, I just don't purchase anything crazy big until I can pay it all off in full. Which is definitely a slow burn in itself, don't get me wrong, but, like, yeah. Don't usually pay out for suicides within a year of the policy start date. Hey, don't say that, friendly debtor. Don't say that. Well, I guess to, like, the logistics and with, like, getting rid of the humanity, I mean, okay, yeah, pretty much, but, like, otherwise, like... Like, give yourself a little more credit there, friendly debtor. If I had any money, I would have taken those loans in the first place, but if I don't pay them off, the loan sharks will kill me anyway! For some reason, as much as I want to say, oh, probably want to file for bankruptcy, I mean, that's not really a good thing to begin with. And, like, I don't know, but, like, I don't even know if it's different outside of the U.S. compared to inside of the U.S. But I feel like just keep going and work harder, while definitely noble, isn't impossible to dip into callously, candidly, and in a way that'll backfire on you later, like, soon enough. Pull up your bootstraps, suck it up, and bottle up everything. I mean, I guess Kiryu's not that kind of guy. He'd probably veer away from that kind of just keep going and work harder, quote-unquote. But, yeah. Hi, Misty! Hello. Good to see you. Speaking of my cute little hellos, Cash is in here. Might as well shout him out while he's napping, and he's not even on his bed napping. He's fond of my carpet next to one of my short little dresser things I got some little trinkets in for some reason. I guess this is neither the first time he's done this, nor the last. I should probably be used to it, but it's like, I mean, hey, if he likes my flat carpet, as opposed to his actual fluffy bed, I mean, more power to him. I wish I could sleep on the soft flat floor as nicely as he seems to, but yeah. On the most recent episode he did. Ooh. Even though I definitely would love to, it's a weird thing where, like, I love to watch the Let's Play, but I'm not sure if I want to jump onto that for myself immediately, or, like, since I definitely would like to try, that, Trails remake that came out, that I'm pretty sure you were referencing there, Trails from Zero. It's actually not a bad abbreviation, if only because I'm very much an outsider at the moment. But, sorry, I'm just not sure, like, for some reason I'm kind of overthinking how each of these could veer down very poor execution when we phrase it. It's Kiryu, but on the other hand, maybe I'm overthinking and or over-paranoid about it, so I'm gonna say just keep going and work harder. At least, even though bankruptcy isn't necessarily the end of the world, it's still not great. Okay, so Kishimoto. I'm assuming. I mean, I guess if he gives him Kiryu, I'm assuming Kishimoto's also his surname. In that case, Kiryu-san, here, I'd like you to have this. Okay, because I was gonna say, if he was gonna hand us yen, it's like, hey, I can get some myself. I'm not super well off right this minute in the game, but, like, Do not give me some of your hard-earned yen cash paper bills, Mr. Kishimoto. Come on. But no, it's a Stamina Royale. I'm assuming he got that way in advance before all this. Okay. I'm happy with that. Anyways, no, sorry, Misty, what I meant to say was, I'm kind of torn between, like, wanting to immediately jump on his Let's Play myself, or get the game first, beat it, and just, I don't know, like, when I hit up Markiplier, or Scott the Woz, or the Runaway Guys on YouTube, for their certain playthroughs I'm catching up on, I will finish his Let's Play of Raincode. I gotta say, as somebody who only really remembered how, like, some of his, like, funny little side tangents into role-playing as the characters with, like, either really good impressions or technically not impressions, but still, like, surprisingly great alternate voices for the characters in the game he's playing. Like, holy hell, I don't know if, like, he's the editor for his new Let's Plays, like, at least around, like, Raincode, maybe not, maybe before, maybe a little sooner or later. Like, just whoever, like, is responsible, like, for those, like, for, like, the upgrade and the little previously on Scrimblow Bimblow meets JRPG mixed sword guy tidbits, and, like, cutting to, like, the different characters that Nico's going off as. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he has an editor, if he's doing it himself, if it's a 2-person, 3-person joint, whatever, however that's going down. At least with the Raincode Let's Play, it's really damn good. Simple, but great. Absolutely magnificent. Mwah. I can see why he apparently made, like, a little skit, apparently, somehow. Where it's just, like, a bunch of video game characters he's voiced in the past. I haven't actually seen it. It's, like, the council voices, and they're just fucking around. It's like Subspace Emissary, but, like, hey, you could be, like, you could have caught up on this guy's Let's Plays. You could have been one of his oldest fans since, not even since he got onto YouTube, but since he was born, whenever he was born, in whatever year he was born. That's a bit of a goofy, long-winded jab, I'm sorry. More at myself, but that's kind of getting besides the point. But, like, hey, I'm happy he loves it. Good for him. I'm very, very happy for him. I don't think I'm gonna need this old magazine. Patrick says that's something really bad that happens to you when you get the suds. And I like Patrick. He's pink. And I like pink. And he was super whimsical, stupid, but whimsical, before, Gone in the later seasons. In my opinion, even if it's not the only one, I would say really the worst case scenario of his, like, douchebagged Flanderization, was definitely in Gone for sure, though. But, like, up until that point, I liked his character. Really liked it. Zero complaints with this character. Loved my boy Patrick. Or is he technically an adult? I don't know. SpongeBob lore either is very consistent or shockingly, unsurprisingly inconsistent. And, I think it can work either way. I just have accepted it for long enough that I don't even know how to wrap my head around any kind of logic. Getting a little extra deep and brain gear grinding. Honestly, even if I do prefer how, like, the newer Yakuza games, like Zero, I think 6 was actually also made in the same engine as Zero, just came out either right before or right after Zero. I could be wrong, though. But, like, either way, like, even though I do prefer how those newer games around Zero up to, I'm assuming, Pirates in Hawaii or the Gaiden games at large, really. Even though I do prefer that system where, like, you know in advance where the enemies are coming from. Like, you can see, like, little icons, and you can choose to either flee or, you know, like, run up to them yourself or stand there and let them come to you to trigger the fight. I'd be willing to say there isn't something a little fun about just being completely caught out of the blue by a text dialogue box, and once you catch it, you're locked in. Get ready to twiddle your thumbs. I don't know. I really like that. I think that's fun. I think that's fun. I'm gonna assume that's for poker, the card games, especially in Kamaracha. So, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, sure, I do like that the newer games give you a bit of a heads up, so it's like, hey, you can go through with this or run away from it, but, like, either way, it's coming. But I think there is something kind of fun and, again, just a simple breath of fresh air and something new for me specifically. There's something kind of cool about being completely caught unawares in a fight that I have to finish right then and there, unless there's a fleeing mechanic. But, like, I mean, either way, I have to flee because the fleeing has become a mechanic because, I mean, like, if I don't flee by that point, I mean, I just gotta fight my way through it and hope I make it through. And I mean, I've had a pretty good track record. A few close calls with the boss battles, but, like, again, I think it's just, like, me trying to get used to it and, like, trying to, like, not get freaked out when my button combos aren't registering, whether my fingers are too fast, whether I'm really quick on my square button mashing, but a little too slow to the draw of pressing triangle somewhere in there, and pressing either or a certain amount of times if I need to. I'm a little slow to that part. But otherwise, yeah. Let me actually... Oh. Do you need some help? English is the kind of language where you can say one thing a lot of different ways, so it can be a little intimidating at first. That is true. That is true. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure, like, just about every other language besides English has their own, alternate phrasings for different basic, you know, questions or answers or sayings. But yeah, no, especially with English, it bounces, jounces, jumps, bounces, jounces all over the place. Even have a nice day. Sure, you can get that simple as, but once in a while you'll have a nice day is still the same as peace out Cub Scout, as confusing and bewildering as that reasonably is for non-English speakers. I'm sure I get it. Let's see. Do you... Oh, wait, no, there were the girlies there that were talking about a ghost in the coin lockers. Wow. And this isn't even, like... This isn't anywhere... I'm pretty sure this isn't anywhere even close to Yakuza 7, and they already had... And they were already milking these coin lockers for me till the cow comes home. Again, at least from my POV, jump from 7 back to 0, and trying to make my way through the series, currently at 3 remastered, because again, my best to everybody who is still comfortable buying the Kiwami remake of Yakuza 3, and to the few people who I have read actually pre-ordered it if the Kagawa debacle was known, they wouldn't have done. Hey, it happens. My little sister and I, when we were little, would have wanted and begged an impulse buy of far stupider things. But still, remove Kagawa. Again, all my respect to Ryuga Gotoku Studios. Their greats are great. Yakuza 7 remains my second favorite game of all time, and that's saying a lot when the 60 games my top 60 games I love are all relatively densely packed together with a few climbing out on top. But like, still, get that motherfucker out of here. I don't recall whether or not I've even met the character that they replaced his original voice actor with, or just actor with. Either way, get that one out of here. Get that one out of here. Get him out. Shoo. Shoo him. This is a sub story. So just a heads up, no disrespect to people who, again, might have pre-ordered it the millisecond it was announced, not realizing what else was gonna come out of it, or what else was gonna come out of it. Especially in that case, hey, nobody's perfect. Again, my little sister and I would beg mom and dad or anybody that would be Christmas shopping or Easter shopping for some reason, or birthday shopping for us, for much stupider purchases. So, hey, not to mention you wouldn't have known until it was in those cases I actually did read. True story. I'm not even gonna at them because that's not only kind of weirdly putting them in a spotlight for no reason, not even a prick move, just kind of just weird. But also because I'm sure, especially now, it's like, oh man, no, what are we funding this? I'm assuming it's one of those things where it's like a digital, like, edition or a physical edition. They just are not going to be able to get a refund on. In which case, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Especially in that case, it's good. And hey, if you do feel that you are able to support the Remove Kagawa campaign, but are at least going to wish list Yakuza Kiwami 3, honestly, hey, just keep in mind what's going down. Repost or post your own things on the matter, supporting the general movement. And I won't necessarily fuss about it. I can turn the other cheek in that regard, you know? Sorry to all the people I know I have already sent to the ER with my running about aimlessly. I know we gotta go to Kamurocho here at some point, but I'm torn between just going there off the bat and then there must be a good shop downtown. Oh yeah, that one gal around the road said there ideally is a good shop around downtown for outfits. Ba 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 ba. That's the family office and family. Okay, so that's story stuff. Restaurants are restaurants, so that's not where we're gonna find anything for Matsuo. No bespoke suits or ties. That's karaoke, mahjong, shogi. What's South Island? Maybe it's South Island I'm thinking of? I don't remember what South Island was. Let me double check. Otherwise, I think these other few sub-stories that are still plastered on the mini-map there as O's. I think I'll come back to that once I have at least hit up Kamurocho for however long I need to stay cooped up there for the bajillionth time. Poor Kazuma Kiryu will never, ever be made to completely miss Kamurocho sights. Even be it the nicest or not as nicest of them. He will never be able to truly miss them. They will never leave him, unfortunately. How... Get... I'm gonna assume I'm out of luck. No. Mm-mm. No. 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 Get me out. I'm fine for now. Alright, might as well. Okay, so this is not the wrong spot. Okay, so charisma. Charisma. Try not to say it the way the hip children say it these days. Try not to say it that way. Charisma. Don't say it, don't say it. Alright, so we're looking at charisma. What were my 4 main adjective-based stats I could give any of the single ladies? Oh, wait. Oh, Keiko, is this the apparent asshole one that's like just like ditching her job and like leaving them short-handed despite being really good? I'm really hoping I got an okay grasp on this, though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so cute, refined, flashy, gorgeous, charisma. We already got a C in charisma, as with smarts. Looks are in D for some reason. Guess I'll give her some talking tips. Howdy, howdy, chill. Welcome back. Yo, yo, yo. I actually need to get a good sip from my water here. Water bottle I'm reusing from work last night. Oh, I don't like that we're freaking her out. Like, I'm sure, like, stress isn't as serious as the word stress would generally insinuate for me. It just makes me feel like I am doing things I should not be doing. And if she wanted to cuss me out for that, I mean, I would not generally say she was in the wrong for that. I gotta be honest. But, anyways. Makeup, I guess, would be great. I do admit, I already definitely prefer the later Hostess minigames in the later Yakuza games over this one, but I can't act like it's at least a little fun to at least start up and, like, do at least 1 round in. Not much more than 2 rounds, sure, but, like, I don't know. That's my take on it, anyway. Let's get into the club! Alright. Any luck? Any luck? No! No! Come on. Come on. Charisma! Riz! I said it. I could never escape it. I was just gonna say, here you can afford to be a little nicer to apparently not Ritsuko. I thought it was clever or witty to call her Ritsette. That can be several things. Or nothing at all. Please tell me she got customers. Really? What?
Don't you have any smooth talkers?
Well... Okay, I'm gonna give her some free time. Maybe that'll help to hammer home her charisma as well. Like, if her stress can lower, motivation either stays the same or even, like, it, like, inches a little higher. Like, that one's almost topped off, actually, so that would be nice. I mean, her smart's going up, too, is fine, but, like... Sadly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be bitching at her again, because, like, oh, she can't handle conversation. She was born yesterday. Like, come on. Well, actually, we already have that anyway, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I can change here. Oh, whoops. Although I might have to toggle things if I need her to be refined in particular. She's looking fine, if you ask me, so, like, I don't know. I think it's the best I have right now, so... I guess this is where it's gonna be a bit of a slow burn. I mean, yeah, we hustled, so don't hold it against me, let alone Ritsuko or
Reset! Reset's the winner!
I mean, again, that can mean several ets. that could reference several ets. Well, damn. Yeah, man, that's pretty rough. I agree. Hard agree. You know what? That actually was so much of a bummer. I'm gonna give it another shot. Ooh, smart hostess. Oh, really? If only because that's the thing that bumps up during our free time. I feel a little better about relying on Ritsuko at smarts. I'm just gonna call her Ritz for now. Fuck it. No harm, no foul, if you ask me, so. Yeah, a little studying never killed nobody. That is true. Oh, hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry I scared you, ma'am. I'm sorry I freaked you out, ma'am. Really? Poor woman. Y'all don't have taste. Y'all wouldn't know a big brain if it slapped you across the face with like a whole week's worth of nightmares and rhapsody dreams. Bohemian Rhapsody dreams. rapturous streams. They wouldn't even know it if I showed them a picture of it, projected it onto a wall, pointed right at it, and shouted at everybody, This is a big brain! Those losers wouldn't even know it. Probably shouldn't insult our customers, though, so I probably want to stop not helping the problem. Great! Why do we back off if we're smarts? Really? Well... Okay, free time again. It feels like some stat of hers goes up as soon as we get into free time. At least sometimes. What? Didn't do anything? Not even a little? Well, this is a buzzkill. Yeah, that's a buzzkill. Damn. Hey, thank you. I was just gonna say thank you. You can't deny we didn't at least try so hard. We were hustling more than we would if we were absolutely succeeding. Ah! Okay. I'm going to give that one more shot. Just one more shot. At least with lovely Miss Ritsuko. Putting on the Ritz. Alright, come on. This should at least decrease her stress quite a bit, I'm hoping. Oh. I mean, yeah, at least your stress is down. Whoopee! Woo! Honestly. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Fuck it, baby! Let's go! Ooh. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, all these are bangers. Mmm. Oh, those are $80 though. Man! Actually, no, maybe not that per se. Not right now, anyway. But Ooh, Ooh. Hmm. Oh, yep. I should have realized, honestly. I'm shocked I didn't catch that sooner than I did. Okay. Let's try this look. A little bit of a mishmash, but it's okay. We work with what we have. We work with what we have. I don't know, it's weird because it's like I vastly prefer the hostess minigame side gigs in Yakuza's 0 and Kiwami 2. Actually, I don't think it was in Kiwami 1. I think I'm mistaking the Kiryu's equivalent, the Kiryu's Yakuza equivalent, Yakuza 0 equivalent to Majima in that game having the hostess stuff. I think I'm mixing that up with Yakuza Kiwami 1 having something, and I don't think so. Oh, we got ad break starting in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. I need a girl who's a certified genius. Oh, so Einstein? Is that so much to ask? Yes. You will never have Einstein 2.0 working at any hostess club or Hooters or whatever housekeeping, but hopefully not as intentionally pervy or fan servicey as Hooters or hostess club. But oh, I mean, that's promising. At least one of those stats of hers is getting bumped up. I meant to go for intelligence, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make something happen here. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know, like hell, even this soundtrack is really nice. Definitely very relaxed, but still kind of a nice beat. I mean, at least in my book, as cheesy as I wanna be a girl ooh, ends up really being in retrospect. I mean, I gotta say, everything else surrounding that version of any hostess minigame in the series, I gotta say, the two with that one are still my favorites. Like they definitely will still blow this one out of the water, and it's not even close. But again, I'll have as much fun with this one as I can. We'll make do with what we got. We got a whole story here that sure isn't as high stakes or intensely dramatic yet as the other Yakuza games, but again, we'll make something out of it over time. Actually, good timing, because we got an ad break in 15 seconds. Ooh, am scaring this poor woman. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess I'll have to set things right over at South Island another time. But when we come back, let's finally, for real this time, I swear. Just wanted to give Kirio a little breathing room from the same old city sites, but for real next time, wouldn't after this ad break, we're going back to Kamurocho. Get ready for some old familiar places, everybody. See you then. let's jump back into this. I'm thinking mother. The main default, the default dance of my stream overlays. Let's go. All right. So I just realized the pink objective marker is the exact store we need. We can get a bespoken thread, or we can get bespoken threads or silks or whatever for Mitsuo. I don't know if you get a suit and tie or cool shirt and pants for a child in threads or silks. If anything, I can imagine the latter would be cold, especially in the winter time. Dragon print. Absolutely. Dragon print is the coolest one, and it's not even close. It's between those two. Come on. I'm genuinely kind of tempted to go 10-gallon hat. Fine, though. No. Remind me what a 10-gallon hat... Let me look up online real quick here. A 10-gallon hat. Well, I guess it's not literally 10 gallons. I don't know. Could be a banger. Well, I mean, I guess it can also still be only a banger because it's also silly, so... I mean, I guess I probably want to go with sunglasses, but, like, I don't know. Depending on the 10-gallon type of 10-gallon hat, that one might be fun. I don't know. Hmm. Fuck it, 10-gallon hat. Let's go. Let's go. Dragon polo print and 10-gallon hat. The absolute drip on this child is gonna be absolutely inspirational. It will define an entire generation and probably the next two to come afterwards. It's gonna be that outrageous. Oh boy, at least I'm hoping people will see the vision sooner versus later. Like, if it even at worst, they just won't get it, but it's like, I'd like for them to get it even so. Anybody here wanted to fight me? Looked like someone was gonna fight me, but I could be wrong. Right, I forgot the girls that were saying something about a creepy locker were over here. Oh no, is this the same group of girls? The devil cat. They say that if it ends up following you, a horrible tragedy is bound to happen. Oh, let me guess. You don't like black cats in particular, especially if they got glowing green eyes and some detective in a fancy, not general's leather outfit and with a purple cape around his one arm is running around and using said cat with green eyes as his mouthpiece. I've got to play Raido, so I don't even know if that's really correct or accurate. That's just what I gleaned from his boss in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, without even going through the Amala Labyrinth to see them all in full for him or Dante, for that matter. Cat is nothing but bad luck. Exactly. The felines are lovely. I like how that one with like the braided pigtails kind of gives her like a little like.
You feline hater!
Like, just because I'm slightly more of a dog person doesn't mean I disrespect cats. No, I love cats too. I was always really sad whenever like I had like that I had my minor allergies around them. But like they turned major and that especially sucked. But then like they went away and that was awesome. Then they came back with in a very minor, not at all end of the world or even super concerning kind of way. And I'm pretty sure it should at least be around there. Or worst case scenario, might have some higher allergy symptoms again, but I don't know. I like my kitties anyway. Basically, all I'm saying is people can be slightly more dog persons or vastly more dog persons. Or slightly more, much more cat persons. Either way, take care of them. Either way, you take care of your little furries. Or for little fuzzballs. You take care of them, or I'm gonna come find you.
And that's not just a bite, and that's just not a bark. That'll become with a bite if you try me.
Sorry. But yeah. Okay, so. Ooh. Alright, let me go grab Mitsuo. Oh, he's so gonna pull off the dragon polo and 10-gallon hat. Oh boy. The boy of Riona's little, maybe once in her lifetime, recently ever, for like 5 seconds, daydream. $10-gallon hat with a dragon polo. If it were the fucking American flag polo, then sure, I'd get why you'd be like, no, Wanaki, you fell off. No. Whatever is the opposite of Anaki or inverse of Anaki in this case. You fell off. Plus ratio. Plus don't care, didn't ask. Plus you still, I mean, I still gotta say you suck even if I didn't care and didn't ask. Gotta get ready for Toonami soon with friends. Have a good Toonami watch party. Have a good one. Hope it's fun. Not to worry, Mitsuo. We've got the solution to all your girl troubles right here. Okay, what is Uncle Rikia? I forget my voices for these kids already. Oh no. Man, you're gonna love this! Ta-da! Short jacket, baggy pants, and of course, you can't go anywhere without a nice old school bag. Kind of squished, but who cares? Goku starts his fight with Frieza, Season 1 with Sailor Moon ends, and Season 2 of Code Geass ends. Oh. Yeah, that's... I know for certain... Actually, even just from what I understand of one of those, yeah, at least 66% of that is going to be incredibly bleak, but hope it's still a fun one. I guess to be fair, like the episode right before the season finale of the Season 1 finale of Sailor Moon is, I guess, slightly darker. That's just because it didn't really have a concrete ending to wrap things up like the actual finale did, so, like, I feel like that's kind of unfair. I mean, like, either way, it's bittersweet as hell. Gee, my man. I thought you were cool. We have Power Rangers after Sailor Moon and Code Geass. Oh, yay! Oh, thank God. That's a nice pick-me-up. That's nice. All right, Mitsuo. Get over there and show Ryota what you've got.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Krabs. I'm here to take your lovely daughter Pearl to the prom.
Sorry.
Hey, Riona. I couldn't find anyone else who wanted to go to the movie with me, so are you sure you don't wanna come? What are you wearing? I would be caught dead in a movie theater with a guy dressed like that? Anyway, I already said I have plans.
Right. Oh, don't you give him the sassy arm swinging stomp. You little... Give me the pink off your PJs. You do not deserve my favorite color on your PJs. And then like just like immediately takes like a little like one of those like sucker cooking utensil things and just like sucks out the pink out of her PJs. It's not even PJs. It's just shirt and shorts, but they immediately turn monochrome.
Maybe she's just not into me, Uncle Kaz.
Hey, you can't give up after one small failure. You have to keep trying, Mitsuo. Maybe. I think she likes this guy Okada from my class. Then you'll just have to prove you're better than him. What? But he's really cool, and his dad's super rich. Well, you don't even know if he likes her. You can't ignore how you feel, Mitsuo.
Huh?
That's not really fitting. That ha is not fitting for him, but oh well. Well, you like her, right?
Yeah, I really like her.
Then you know what you need to do.
You're right. I'm not gonna give up. Anyway, I should go grab Taichi. He said he'd see the movie with me if Riona didn't want to go.
Glad you have someone else to go with. It turns out they're seeing, like, I don't know, like they accidentally got themselves tickets to whenever... When did this game come out? Hannah Montana the movie, and it's like... No! Actually, no, it's Riona that is in despair, in shambles. Somehow she has access to pretty decent Japanese dubs of Hannah Montana on Disney Channel and knew the movie was coming with that same, actually surprisingly accessible Japanese dub too. No Brick! Hey! What's up? Welcome, welcome! It's a shame Mitsuo couldn't get Riona to go with them, but I guess she did have other plans. Where's everybody now? That's not... Okay. Hopefully we're not overstepping any boundaries to double check, like, why did you not say yes?
Oh, yeah, the perfect omelet. This'll make a great omelet, this Galapagos egg. Here. Thanks.
That's not really a good CDI Zelda impression. I have a lot of free time right now, so sorry if I go out or something. No, don't worry. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi in the first place at all. I'm doing all right so far. A little sleepy still since that's what overnight work will do. But honestly, I still prefer that over those 4 days in the daytime. Honestly, it's kind of fun. Like, sure, my sleep schedule is gonna be wonky, and honestly, it doesn't matter how well I adjust to it. There might be times where it is gonna have some natural or more natural flukes. But hey, even so, even in the midst of that, it's been great. It's been great. Definitely nothing like super eventful, at least if they ask me. Actually, yeah, definitely not on my end of the world, for better and for worse. But I mean, still pretty good, even with it, being. Hmm. Uh. I don't know. You're just. Oh!
Do you know where Haruka-chan is? I need to talk to her.
Probably out shopping for groceries if she's not home.
Huh? But I need her now!
What's the rush?
I'm gonna go hang out with some friends from school, so I was trying to make a bento. But I can't figure out how to make Duruwakashi? You know, the mashed taro with pork?
Yeah, sounds good. I just definitely don't know what that is. Sorry I lagged. What did you say? Oh, about how I've been doing so far. Definitely good. Because my overnight job being the way it is, I'm a little bit sleepy, but that's okay. Still feeling good. Nothing super eventful. That has a lot of pros to it, but also a few cons to it. But hey, we figure something out. I'm not a local, but I can manage. Oh, okay, so we don't have to, like, answer the correct questions for her? Um,
Hi, Miyuna-chan.
what are you making that bento for? Are you going on a date?
Yeah, that's not gonna be just us. Is it with Mitsuo? What?
No!
Oh. Well, I think you two would be good together. I know he's kind of immature sometimes, but you'd be happy with him, Miyuna-chan. Look, it's not gonna happen, Haruka-chan. Just can't see myself dating a...
What? What's wrong with dating a black guy? Mitsuo seems like a lovely dude. Seems like a nice kid. Oh no, give me the... We need to undye your sweater of pink. You do not deserve that color if this is gonna go where I think this is gonna go. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Chill! I'm assuming there's like some lag. As soon as you get this, you might want to take that back. Wait. Uh-oh. Yeah! No, I totally get it. It's like... No, it's okay. Inevitable stream delay will do that. If anything, that makes it so much better. Like, I mean, okay, I can see your point. Nope, goodbye, everybody. It's okay. You can probably get a refund. You can probably get a refund since you got off. I mean, like, escaped the bandwagon soon enough. I was with you then. Yeah. Oh no.
Sorry, that came out wrong.
I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Hannah Montana once told me that. Nobody's perfect. I've got a broke it, work it, attempt again and again till I make it right. It sure did come out wrong. Nobody's perfect. Everything I say comes out wrong in the absolute worst way possible. Everybody's rightfully offended at my poor phrasing, and I can't even blame them at all. Damn it, Riona!
Anyway, I have to go.
I'm hoping I really am just giving her a hard time, but yeah. Misspoken or not, that's oh. What the heck? What was my voice for Taichi? I forgot to change my icon to Halloween. Don't worry, I completely forgot until like the 13th, and I'm like,
Wait a second.
um, let's see. And shout out to Bad Bolts. I actually might want to change my personal account's icon on Blue Sky 2. I just need to make sure Classic or Bad Bolts on Twitter now. Bad Bolts ending with a Z instead of an S, because they're cool like that. They're the ones that made that icon I have right now on my Twitter. Lovely, lovely person. Lovely person. What was my voice for Taichi?
What the heck? Fiona nearly ran right into me.
Taichi, oh boy. I don't even know what to say, how to read that one.
Huh? Oh, hi, Uncle Kaz.
Aren't you supposed to be at the movies with Mitsuo?
I was gonna go, but then he told me it was some gross love story. I don't want to see that with him.
And where is he now?
I don't know, he just kind of walked off. Didn't look too happy.
Okay, on one hand, I mean, okay, sure, I guess it's not easy for elementary school kids, two elementary school boys, to still kind of have some fun, albeit with proper etiquette at a movie theater, projecting a romance, but like, come on. You could somehow make it work. You could somehow make it fun. Do you remember which direction he went in?
Pretty sure it was over towards downtown. Oh, I bet he's gonna go see that movie by himself.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I probably should not show my face to Ritsuo right this minute, and I am very much fine with that. Um... Mm? Where did I see a movie? I might have misunderstood the directions that Taichi gave me for the theater. Oh dear, I really hope not. Um... There we go. There we go. So far, such a fun game. One of our 8 foster children is apparently racist to another one of them who's just kind of a playful but still gentle giant. I don't know. Mitsuo kind of seems like, at least Taichi usually has like more consistent pep in their step. Maybe Mitsuo does too, but for some reason, maybe it's just because he's wearing green and green is a cool color, or purple in the case of the polo shirt and the 10-gallon hat. But I mean, either way, it's like maybe because of that, I just remember him being a lot more like calmer and collected, but like, I mean, definitely still fun-loving, obviously, especially when he's so young, but like, I don't know. He always kind of just came off like that one that, again, like, will enjoy roughhousing, but like, beyond that is still a gentle giant. I don't know. It's not even like Mitsuo's like a super giant elementary schooler, middle schooler. I already forget. Where was it? Oh, God, I screwed up. Uh-oh. Here, 1 second. I am being daft as hell. Doesn't help that, again, even though I'm wide awake and raring to go for at the minimum 3 hours, maybe a little more, depending on how much I can do with tomorrow's stream in mind. But yeah. Let me see. Hmm. Hold up, hold up. He's near the M store on Ryukyu Boulevard. Okay. Sorry, I'm too much of a wuss to have figured that out myself. I had to take the easy route. Alas, I am a wuss. I love being unemployed so much. I enjoyed it too. It was so lovely and so fun. Shoutouts to my people who are employed. I mean, who are unemployed right now, though, and searching for jobs. In all seriousness, I never want job hunting to ever be this obscenely difficult ever. But especially in this case, I'm so sorry that everyone's just loving to throw everyone a bad bone, or bad, rotten, stinky, fake bone at best. And they even ever give applicants or potential employees a bone at all. Hey. Wait a second. Red, blue, green. Green has more of a long sleeve sweater thing. Red is more jockish, or just like doofus leader. I mean, granted, blue doesn't look like a nerd, but other than that, literally other than that, where have I heard of this trio of boys before? Red, blue, green. Here we go. Yeah! Well, I mean, thanks for the platinum nail. Just, shame I can't use it right this minute. Thank you. Where's Ryukyu Boulevard? I'm an absolute numbskull. Oh my god, I got way too excited by some of these sub-stories down here. But it is basically right around here. Am I going nuts here? We're near Ryukyu Boulevard for right now. So, oh, basically just around the corner. Okay. Apologies, fellas, female fellas, and all other lovely configurations of being. Hey, bits. Oh. Maybe we can go for a swim. Do you even know how to do any more than a doggy paddle? That's not gonna end well. Takako. You cannot go the rest of your life getting burnt to the point where you get a scar on any part of your body. That's the way you're gonna be about somebody, even if said person is probably got a lot of bigotry to unplug from. But if that's your issue with them, I'd like to see you go through life without getting yourself burnt once. If you want to be like that about some scars that aren't even and they aren't even the fuckliest things on the planet. Not even close. If anything, they're kind of cool. They're pretty metal. Oh. Mitsuo. Clock it, Mitsuo! Sorry, I got really excited by that. Riona still has her own shit to get. I mean, like to make up for, but yo, Mitsuo, clock him! No problem, Jill. You have a good Toonami marathon. Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you jumping in. Thank you.
後をつけてたわけじゃなくて、通りかかったら偶然。大丈夫か？
三尾は気持ち悪くないの？
何を？
やけど。
そんなの全然だよ。そりゃリオナにとっては大きな悩みかもしれないけど、でもさ、ほら、俺なんて日焼けもやけどもしてないのに真っ黒なんだよ。その方がもっと変じゃないね。
What?
笑えない？
I totally see his. I could see where he's coming from. And like, hey,
どうしたの？
scars can be cool or outright, in their own way, kind of beautiful. But like, being a person of color is like perfectly fine in its own way too. So, I mean, I can see where he's coming from. So like, don't get me wrong. It's just like, or I can see what he was trying to say. So like, don't even get me wrong. But like, oh shit, he got himself hurt?
Oh?
What was she trying to do? Oh, is that the last quest we're gonna have here in Kamurocho before Kamurocho? Oh. Well, I mean, hey, Mitsuo's a pretty cool kid. So, hey, if he is able to, I mean, if he is able to, like, you know, help Riona overcome that shit, honestly, I could probably let her off the hook too.
Yeah.
The whiplash, though, initially hearing her say that to Haruka in the kitchen still is kind of getting to me, and it doesn't help that, like, even though I'm, like, wide awake watching all this, just going a little quiet at times, I'm still, like, a teensy bit groggy, loopy. But again, if Mitsuo is comfy being super chill about all that, that I don't really have any reason to object to that, since he's the fictional character in this fictional world and I'm not that. I could probably let the initial stuff with Riona slide, but like, I mean, if you ask me, her burn scar is kind of cool. I don't know. Like, they're not, like, it's not an elaborate tattoo, but I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. It's a pretty cool burn mark. Wish I could have known that. I mean, known that as her, like the thing she's not super proud of. Although that was unfortunately so, as opposed to, I mean, again, if Mitsuo is cool enough to let her off the hook and then some, like, I mean, I'll probably give her some slack, only because of Mitsuo. Again, especially since I'm, like, paying attention and, like, into this, but still a little half groggy and getting a little quiet at times, I'm still kind of reeling. Like, the whiplash is especially, like, especially going ham on Newton's discoveries of gravity and whiplash and immovable objects meeting unstoppable forces. The Heath Ledger Joker in The Dark Knight. What was I even trying to say? Something about somebody fucking around with Newton? Oh my god, I'm going insane. Newton's laws of gravity? Damn! My crazy ass sidetrack and ramblings are coming to a dangerous head.
なあ太一、あいつ最近よく見かけるよな。誰なん
Have
だろ
we
う。
seen that kid before?
知らね
仲間に入りたいんじゃない
That's definitely not Saki. She's already been chilling with everybody in the orphanage. I'm pretty sure for like when Ricky and or me go to Kamurocho, so like...
え。なあ。
what was my voice for Koji?
Hey, do you live around here?
Yeah.
Cool! I'm Koji! What's your name?
あのさ、
I'm Akira.
Well, Akira, you want to play with us?
Wait, no, what voice did I give Taichi?
Oh, well, Akira, you want to play with us? You know how to play baseball, right? Come on, it'll be fun. Yeah, let's play.
But I've never played before. I bet I'm really bad at it, just like I'm bad at everything else. PE's the only time I play sports, and even then I always get picked last.
Don't worry, we'll teach you.
But
We were just saying how we needed another guy. Come on.
huh?
You've got 2 girls and 5 boys, so 1 more boy will even out the teams. Right, Taichi? Yeah, we'd love for you to join. Some of the other kids are pretty young too, so we won't go too hard. Promise.
All right, maybe I could play a bit. Thanks.
Poochie.
What did what's her name? Which one? I'm pretty sure the Izumi. I think it was Izumi that got the dog in the last stream of this. I think. Yeah, I think she's the one that that got us Mame here, or at least like Mame Junior technically. But just Mame in honor of Mame Vanilla. I'm sure they've either lived a good life and can now rest easy, or nah, they're out there still living a good life. As all dogs and cats and domesticated pets and other good wildlife that isn't harmless should.
Hi, Uncle Kaz. This is your new friend, Akira-kun. Hello.
Looks like you guys are having fun.
Yeah, we're teaching Akira-kun how to play Mario Superstar Sluggers.
Or Mario Baseball Sluggers. Oh shoot, what was the name of the Wii game? Mario baseball game for the Wii? Oh shoot, I forgot. Mario Super Sluggers? For some reason I was thinking it was Mario Baseball or Mario Baseball Sluggers? Mario Baseball. Well, there's Mario Superstar. Oh, that's the one for the GameCube. Okay. There's Superstar Baseball for the GameCube. But then on the Wii, since that's the one I got, since God knows I could never figure out when I was a kid to save my life how to just buy a GameCube despite it not being in print at the time, I'm pretty sure. But anyways.
It's not going so good, though.
Wait, oh, it's not good, so good. I don't know who said that, though.
I know, Uncle Kaz. You hit some balls and we'll try to catch him. Sounds fun, right?
Yeah, I don't mind taking a few swings.
Awesome. Come on, Akira-kun. Let's go catch some fly balls. Okay. Okay.
手加減しないぜ。
Please tell me this is actually a 1v. How many kids are there now on the field at all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or is it just 5? 1v everybody else is what I was going for, basically. I I hope it's 1v. I hope it's 1v everybody. I was against literally everybody else. That's the funny kind of quote unquote unbalanced, uneven. Oh, okay. Oh! Did I screw it up? Was that a yes or a no? I screwed it up. Oh! 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 No! Akira, get up! Get up! Oh! Okay, we're just gonna whiz on by what happened in there. I wanted to know who caught that. Come on.
Koji, get up! Fuck!
I'm just gonna overreact to whoever falls on the sand. Koji, no! I'm just gonna react every time somebody falls on the sand. The dog is joining the game! Oh shit! Shizumi? Oh fuck. Yellow kid who I'm pretty sure got his bully's asses beat! No! Or maybe that's still under development. Maybe that hasn't gotten solved yet. And I'm just getting too hopeful already. Like, getting too hopeful too early for that. And then that was a strikeout. But hey, at least nobody fell on the beach or fell on the sand. Koji! How do you do this every time? You can't let this girl... One with the glasses! What the... Alright, I swear to God, if somebody, like, once the camera cut back to Kiryu, if somebody fell right into the sand, I would have lost it. So, you know what? Fair play, cinematographer of Yakuza 3 Remastered and/or the original Yakuza 3.
Well, Akira-kun, that was pretty fun, huh? Yeah. Now we're done warming up. Time to play for real. For real? Yep. We don't have enough people for a game or anything, but we take turns at bat and everyone else plays defense. Where should we put Akira-kun? How about right field? It's a perfect spot for beginners. Good idea! Everyone, get into position. Wait, what's right field? Seriously, you don't know? Lay off him, Taichi. That's his first time, remember? Right field's over there, pretty far from the batter. Stand back there and get the ball if it comes your way. Throw it to Mitsuo, okay? You'll be fine, Akira-kun. All right. All you need is... Hi there, I'm Kazuma Kiryu! Makamitai!
Sorry? All you need is a little confidence, Akira. Just believe in yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna head inside for a bit. Keep an eye on him, Koji.
Will do! Let's get your position, Akira-kun! And may the odds ever be in your favor! Both players and gamers! Godspeed! Uncle Kaz! Akira-kun,
I just popped in. Oh. Baseball. What in the world were you thinking? Do you hear me, young man? My Akira-chan is a fragile boy. He can't be playing sports with you ruffians. What happened, Koji?
Well, Akira-kun tripped and hit his head when he was running after a fly ball.
Running? Does my Akira-chan look like the kind of boy who runs? How dare you? He was running just fine. If anything, Koji was flopping into the sand way more often, way harder than him. Really, I think probably Taichi and possibly Kid with Glasses came in a close second or third, or two-way tie for second. I don't see why not. Does he does he have some kind of health condition that keeps him from exercising? Well, no, but baseball is absurdly dangerous. Oh, really? I can't believe you would let your children play it unsupervised. And never let this woman see what American football is like. Even if, understandably so, she would die on the spot just seeing footage of the players in the NFL, like, just going right at it with each other. All on ever overly cinematic camera, like live camera broadcasting quality. Or quasi-cinematic. How dangerous can it be with a rubber ball and plastic bat? Besides, silly no excuse me, to be playing sports on their own. As somebody who is far more the nerd than the jock, I can agree with this. If you want to play some sports, you know, keep safety in mind. But aside from that, go nuts.
It's okay, Uncle Kaz. This was all my fault. I made Akira-kun do it.
I'm gonna go. Might come back if you're still gonna stream later. No problem. We might stream for another hour or so. I actually got break time coming up here in a minute or so. We might not stream for a crazy lot longer beyond this, but if I am, yeah, I'll be right here. And if not, I'll be having another stream tomorrow, starting at the same time. If we aren't able to hit up Majora's Mask, then we could either come back to Yakuza 3 here or catch up with 13 Sentinels. We'll figure it out. Either way. But yeah, nah. Take care of yourself, Milbrick. See you on the flip side. Hello, what's going on in here? I don't know who this would be. Oh, this bitch. Oh, Miss Miyamura-san. I rushed over as soon as I heard what happened to your son. I'm terribly sorry. Sorry isn't good enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Just what are you teaching these children? The school board is going to hear about this. I can promise you that. The school has nothing to do with it.
Why is it you always seem to be at the center of my problems, Kiryu-san?
Sorry, yeah, no, it's canon. He's the, well, actually, guy, but douchey Yakuza universe teacher whose son is a bully that he will, like, 100% condone every action in fault of. All for the worst. Not at all for the better. None for the better. I will say, though, Kume from Yakuza 7 is still leaps and bounds more unlikable and hellbound, but Hashimoto, you and your son and possibly this lady, and then honestly for sure Saki's abusive mother, and you Hashimoto, are on thin ice. Dividing you all from, at best, the first circle of hell. At best. Maybe I'm getting the wrong impression of Akira's mother, if anything, but other than that, at break time, I'll stop threatening fictional characters with going to hell for being bitches. See you guys after these.
These nuts!
Yeah, so like I said, I want to keep going. I didn't realize I'd be partially sleepy or partly loopy. I gotta admit, some of the finer details of how I felt about some of these recent events in the game already flew by me, and God knows me figuring out what I needed to do, especially, probably looks super goofy and super obnoxious as all hell, so I'm so sorry in advance for when the VOD for this is ready to go. Again, I like to keep going at least up until we hit the 3 hour mark, maybe even further on beyond that. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm just a little loopy, so it's gonna be an interesting oxymoron carrying this stream and yapping and like spitting into a mic. So enjoy, but also sorry in advance whether you're here live or watching the VOD or both.
Not exactly. Stevens is in the show. Actually, these foul-tempered orphans of his caused quite the trouble for my son recently.
What? Is it possible that we oh, sweet Akira-chan, to play the horrible game with them? I simply cannot stand for this. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, young man? There is need to feel down. You're not an old man. You've got a bad back. This silly game was just an excuse to bully my innocent boy, wasn't it? Tell me the truth. Koji's no bully. How am I supposed to believe that after what happened to my Akira-chan? Police! I want the police here!
Yes, ma'am. I'll find him right away.
Oh. Don't worry, Akira-chan. The nice cops will be here soon. Oh, oh, the sound of the police. Oh, the police are coming, you nasty hooligans. Koji-kun.
Akira-kun.
I'm so sorry. Guys, let me play with you. Then I had to go and mess it all up. It was fun, though. Baseball. Maybe we can play it again sometime. Once I get better.
Of course.
Baseball, Akira-chan. What are you saying? You must have hit your head even harder than you realized. This woman has never seen a TV before. Walk her into whatever Japan has as like a decent, still up and running, well-off Sears or some other local equivalent. She'll die on the spot of a heart attack. It's gonna absolutely blow her world and turn it upside down and inside out and tie it in several triple knots. This woman is not ready for many things. And there's probably one thing that she wouldn't be ready for that isn't even exclusive to the modern 21st century. Probably something existed since like at the youngest the 80s that she wouldn't even know about until like that same time. It is like
And don't get any ideas about seeing these awful orphans again. I'm forbidding you from ever coming back here. It's not fun to stay at the YMCA, young man.
Pokemaster just redeemed self-care time.
Pokemaster, self-care time is shall be legalized soon, you hooligan.
nah, I'm teasing. Hello, Pokemaster. Thank you. I will stand and stretch and take some water. Ignore Akira's mom. She's kind of a douche. Especially Hashimoto next to her, being the teacher whose son he condones the bullying antics of, but it's okay. What's a video game without at least one character that's just a nasty troll. A nasty ass crack.
They're not awful, Mom.
And they didn't pressure me into playing with them. I wanted to. Koji-kun and Taichi-kun are really nice. Way nicer than the other kids in my class. So don't be mean to them. But Akira-chan! No, Mom. Everyone here gets along so well. Nobody'd ever bully me. Not like at school. What? You're being bullied at school? Sometimes. By who? Tell me his name! Alright, Akira's mom might be making a come around. I might owe her an apology.
まさかちょっとあなた話がある
I'm doing quite well, thank you. How about yourself, Pokemon Master?
いやこれは
あなた教師でしょ一体子供にどんな教育をしてるの
早く良くなってよまだまだいっぱい教えて
Alright, Akira's mom. Keep giving Hashimoto a mouthful. That bitch of a teacher deserves it. I owe you an apology, Akira's mom. My bad for jumping to lump you both in together. Honestly, yeah! Akira's mom! Go get his ass, Akira's mom! Woo! You're alright? Oh, good. Good. Didn't hear anything because I had to go to the bathroom. Oh. No worries. Y'all do what you need to. Take a break, run some errands, put me as background noise. You know. Do what you do whenever I stream. Or should do whenever I stream. Or want to do while I'm streaming. It's all good. All's well that ends well. She didn't mean what she said, Koji. Don't let it get to you, okay?
I won't. Especially because I made a new friend out of it.
That's one way to look at it. You're a good kid, Koji. Aww. So even if he's not gonna join the Morning Glory roster of coolios, at least Akira's a cool kid. At least Akira's still a nice kid, all the same.
Isn't your flight soon, Uncle Kaz?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Just let me know when you're gonna leave, okay? I'll get the others to come say goodbye.
Or are you leaving now? Anything new popped up that I might want to double check on? Because I probably am not gonna hit up too many sub-stories real quick here. But maybe I can wrap up a couple-ish or so. Not this time. Maybe I'll come grab you. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Oh, we got a sub-story already happening in the orphanage. I probably should have seen it coming that we'd have one right at our home. Probably should have figured that was gonna happen. So, oh, 7 Mysteries of Ryukyu 1 and 2. Okay. But otherwise, Temptation and Wonky the Plank. Did we just clear out Walking the Plank like that? I mean, as long as he can keep at it. Alright. Oh, there's Kashiwagi. Right. There's Daigo. Oh, actually, no, I think Daigo was already on this chart beforehand. What am I saying? Not sure why I thought that was the case. Just let me know it is, basically. Yeah, he owned the lead to the damned we're walking on a winter we're walking on a summer wonderland, everybody. Isn't it beautiful?
so bored right now. Isn't there anything fun we can do?
Shiro, that was the name of this one.
Well, there's nothing on TV, and I checked all the channels. Must have read my manga 1,000 times, too. Hey, I know. Let's make up a game. Come on, it'll be fun.
Hey, kids, what are you three up to?
Nothing. That's the problem. We're practically dying of boredom, Uncle Kaz.
Oh, yeah. I can think of plenty for you to do.
You're just gonna make us do chores, Uncle Kaz. Even doing nothing is better than that.
What about your homework, then?
You already finished it. Every last page. Ooh, I got it. Why don't we go play hide and seek? Uncle Kaz can be it.
Now that's something I haven't played in ages. Sure, why not? It's good for you kids to play outside.
Yes! With Uncle Kaz hot on our trail, this would be the best game of hide and seek ever. Ooh, Uncle can reach out too. We can all play together. Sure, it's been a while. Might be nice to go outside too. Oh, and by the way, Uncle Kaz, Izumi will stop crying if you find her too quick, so try to save her for last. Okay?
Got it? It's nice of you to look out for her like that, Taichi.
Well, I'm basically the big brother around here. Gotta make sure everyone's happy. Everybody! Smile, darn gosh! Yeah! Taichi's back! Big bro! Nope, gotta find Haruka-chan. Everyone else is busy cooking or something. Hey, Izumi-chan, can we hide together? Oh, not this time. Uncle Kaz would spot us in a millisecond. Okay, everyone. You're allowed to hide inside and in the front yard. Uncle Kaz here will kindly count to 10 while we all hide. Everyone got it? Then, on your marks.
Here, you're supposed to cover your eyes and go huddle in the corner, ideally with your head against the wall.
Zed, go! Ah! I lost my leg!
I don't know which one would be saying that. I'm guessing that's closer to my Koji voice just randomly being my best impression for Toad at the moment. Because, I don't know. There is nothing in common between Koji and Toad aside from, I guess, Koji Kondo being the name of the composer for at least the earlier Mario games at the least. But, I mean, that's not Toad, that's just Nintendo, really. Once you find one of the kids, press R3 to switch to a first-person perspective. At your present dome by looking directly at them, leave no child behind. But if you want to call it quits, just walk out the front gate. Nah. We're gonna get this done lickety-split. Just don't find either of the girls first, or just don't find Izumi first. Honestly, I would not mind taking my time. The longer I somehow manage to milk out and squeeze out and prolong time, the less disheartened and needlessly embarrassed and saddened Izumi would be if I accidentally found her first. I mean, I don't know. Oh, and then Mitsuo and, oh, shoot, who's this one? She's the one, that was involved in the... Okay, yeah, so Ayako and Mitsuo are cooking together. Aww, that's nice. See, Renoa, you can hang out with all the kids and vibe with everybody just like this. If you can, if as soon as you'll be able to overcome your racism. I'm still kind of feeling how I felt right when she said that line and just, like, I didn't even know. I didn't even actually understand what I was reading initially because I was part sleepy, part like. I really didn't see that going the way it did. I mean, like, obviously, like, I'm sure Mitsuo is the type of kid to, like, you know, let bygones be bygones if this possibly racist person named Rinoa isn't, I don't know, racist girl Majima. So Goro Mira Majima. Basically. Although not at all. Um... Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, no, don't go out the front gate. Don't go out the front gate. Don't go out the front gate. Oh, that's easy me. I pretend I do not see her. I pretend I do not see her. She is not real. Izumi does not live here in Ba Sing Se. There is no such thing as Izumi inside or outside of Ba Sing Se. Um. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we got Eri. So, ideally, we want to save Izumi for last. Like, dead last. Not even close to last or second to last. No, just like, we gotta get Shiro and Taichi out of here stat. I'm going to assume backyard is okay too. I mean, I thought they said just front yard and inside the actual orphanage, but like, or inside the actual house, but like, I might have been wrong. Oh, whoops. So inside the house. I know Izumi's outside the house still, but I want to find Taichi and Shiro inside and or outside the house before I go after Izumi. To wrap it all up.
Oichi, hello.
Okay, so we still got Eri there. Yeah, no. Keep playing. Where would the boys be? Oh, no, I guess there's a room from another angle. Oh, damn it. where are the other two dudes? Since I gotta find them before I can catch Izumi. Oh, here we go, Shiro. I'm sure, probably at least, I don't know, Koji Mitsuo would have caught you in there. Six. Hiding and seekings. Alright, so we got Eri and Shiro. We need to find Taichi still. And then we already know where Izumi is, so after we find our buddy, here, I'm so sorry. Again, I'm still a little, like, half loopy, half sleepy, so I am very much kind of gone off my rocker centuries ago. Nope, it's back here. Okay. Try to think here. Well, trying to think here again before I let my sleep catch up to me or need to sleep after this. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so no harm, no foul, but like, oh boy, now it's really starting to kick in that as soon as the stream is over, I should probably go catch some Z's again. Just keep those coming for me. Is Izumi gonna seriously kill me if I find her before Taichi? Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Okay, Izumi's still there, but still gotta find goddamn Taichi before we figure this out. Let's check that off. Not gonna say anything for your friend? Fine. I'll find him, making it so that I found him the hard way. At least for him. Where the fuck is Taichi? He's too good. I'm am gonna double check a guide here, at least for like a hint in the right direction. Like, is it outside? Is it inside? That is what I'm missing. Mhm. Hmm. 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 Okay, so I had to look into where the hell Tai Chi is. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. All right, sorry about that, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah! It took way too long. Oh, there we go. Whoa, she covered in... Oh, no, that's just the pattern on her shirt. I thought it was like, oh, she got herself some scabs. Like, oh my god. Ooh, poor girl. That would have been rough. Hmm. I thought you guys said we were done with your homework. What in the frick? Alright. All that being said, I think that's where we're going to be stopping for today. Again, I'm a little sleepy, and I probably want to get some extra Z's tonight, since I'll be streaming tomorrow, same start time as today. That is to say, 2 p.m. Or, since I've had to occasionally use a 24-hour clock just to be safe with timing myself or pacing myself. 14 MDT. Either way, I don't know if we're going to be right back into Yakuza 3 or if we're going to jump into 13 Sentinels, if I can either get those arrow quiver updates and hard piece of things sooner versus later, or maybe not. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how that's going to be looking when I am able to. But either way, for now, whether you're experiencing tonight or starting up today for yourselves, take care of yourselves. And until we meet again, have a good one. Bye-bye. See y'all for my stream yesterday or elsewhere, even then. Also, sorry I was so half groggy. Oh my god.